we're here today for the breeze ups, first day to watch the horses working, and then obviously from here tomorrow night and the night after you go to bid on the horses. We're here on behalf of Rogues Gallery Racing that I'm the founder member of, and this is to try and buy some horses in the next few days, and then we can just go on then and follow the horses through the year to see how they progress. Tattersalls, obviously, we're here at the Roly Mile, which is steeped in history. Please Google it. I mean, I think the first race here was unofficially 1622, and the first official race is like 1636. So, you know, it's worth a Google, and this is going to work out really well today. The sun's out now, it was a cold morning. I'll introduce you to trainers, and we'll go into the Tattersalls tomorrow, look at some stables and show you basically the process of what we do to buy a horse.
This is the breeze ups, one of two that are at Newmarket. Basically young horses, never raced before, sprinting over a certain trip, it's roughly about 2 furlongs. And yeah, people get to see if they're fast, if they're slow, how big they are or how immature they are. So as you see, like, there's a lot of people up here looking.
This to me is more exciting than the race days. You know, looking at the horses, to come here, watch a horse breeze here that's green. It's going to be its first proper run, and then to go to the stables, check the horse out, try and buy the horse. It's such a difficult thing to do, but that's a challenge, and Rogues Gallery love a challenge, so it's going to be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to this. This is more to me now than the whole of the racing calendar. We've got this week, and then in 3 weeks' time we've got another one of these, the Guineas trials, and then we'll go from there. I'm looking forward to it.
We've been watching some really well-bred horses breeze here, where they go a nice good gallop over 2.5 furlongs, with a view to seeing how they move, how they look, looking at their stride, how they breathe, how they handle these conditions, and then they go and get sold tomorrow and the next day, and hopefully we can find a bargain. Tattersalls has been going for 250 years, and it's been a fantastic source of buying top bloodstock throughout the years, and it's just a wonderful place, full of history and heritage, and some real incredible racehorses. The best racehorses bought throughout the world get bought at Tattersalls, so hopefully we can find one ourselves.
They send a catalogue through to you, and then you can study the breeding of the horse, and then once you've chose what horses you particularly like that fit your criteria. You know, we don't like sharp 2-year-olds. We prefer horses with a bit of longevity to work with in the coming year, 2 years. Trying to get a bit of value is the hard bit. Last year I think we had 60 members. This year we have 180 members. I believe we're the only racing syndicate club that do it for non-profit. Everyone else seems to be trying to make fortunes at it, but you know, we're not about that. We're a family-run business as a club. And everything we earn goes back into it. Everyone gets their shares of, if we sell a horse, they get their share. Whatever they've put in, they take back out, plus whatever we make on the horse.
He's got a good eye, Tony, for a horse, and you know, touch wood, hasn't done bad so far. That's definitely a breath of fresh air. You know, it's a great bunch of people. Obviously, Tony, who heads up the syndicate, he's welcomed me with arms. He's very supportive of me. But yeah, you know, every year they've got better horses, more horses. Could call them hoarders, really, but there's a nice bunch, you know, for this year anyway.
Do you know, this is so important because it's your next 2 years. You know, so if you buy the right horses here, it could hopefully take us to the big days at the racecourse here, and we've touched. We'll have a runner here on Thursday. It's imperative to the whole future of our business and for the Rogues going forward.
Tom is the eyes of the syndicate, really. We'll also have Billy Jackson here. He's a bloodstock agent. And between the three of us, I pick out the horses I like, they pick out the horses they like, and then we'll confer later on today, and then we'll go to Tattersalls itself and see what we really like. We have to check out the conformation of the horse, the breathing of the horse. There's lots and lots of no-nos, but that's the challenge.
I'm going to go and have a look at a load of horses this afternoon that we've seen breeze. We'll inspect them, walking up and down and trot them up and down to see how sound they are after they've breezed, and then they'll go through the ring. So we'll get an idea. Hopefully we'll be able to afford some of them. See how we get on. And there'll be some that make plenty of money here, which might be a little bit expensive for us, but we'll hunt through, and we love trying to find value for money, and so hopefully we can get our hands on a couple.
We're very excited about today. It's a great start to the season for us. We've got a horse actually running here next week, so this is the start of the turf season now. We've already had 3 winners this year, so let's hope long may it continue.
We all need luck. You need a bit of luck. I mean, you try and make your own luck, and we try and do the best we can, but we need a bit of luck, yeah.
Second day now from the breeze up sales yesterday, watching the horses work. We're now at Tattersalls to try and buy horses. I'm here today with, this is our bloodstock agent, Billy Jackson. Jackson Stocks, as you can see. Obviously we've been round, we've got books, and Billy's been here for 3 days actually, looking at the pre-breeze ups and everything. So I think Billy's been round now and seen every single horse that's here. He's quite a talent, and he helps us out at Rogues Gallery. So we'll just speak to Billy a little bit on what he's seen and what he actually does.
I'm in a pretty fortunate position where I buy racehorses for a living, and when we come to a sale like this, the breeze up sales, we're trying to create a bit of a picture and trying to piece it all together to find ourselves a fast racehorse, which we were fortunate enough to do together last year with Rogue Force, who runs next week, and
I think we've had quite a few together. We've been very successful between me, you and Tom.
We have.
So we're trying to keep that going, just to see if we can keep the pattern going.
That's it. So we're back here now at the Craven breeze up. And so my job here, there's a pre-breeze and a breeze, and the pre-breeze is where the horses have a bit of a look at the gallop where they actually breezed, which was yesterday. The breeze itself is where we obviously have a rider on the horse. They gallop 2 furlongs and what we call a gallop out, which is it's about half a furlong. We clock this and we use that time to help create a picture of the horse itself, how fast it is. We match the time with the pedigree, with the consigner. The consigner has often bought this horse as a yearling, so I would have seen this horse if I'd done the foal sales. If it went through the foal sales and the yearling sales, I could have seen these horses 2 or 3 times already. I then have a look. I get some analysis for stride data, which is their length and their cadence, and you can put all of this together and get a pretty informative idea of what we're looking at and match a value to it, and hope we can get 1 or 2 that I like the idea of.
I think to just explain to everybody, I think it's very, very involved, and it's a very difficult game because of the amount of money that we're playing with to what horses, generally very, very good horses, and we're talking 3s, 4s, 500, millions of pounds. We've got a fellow there that we buy, I think we bought 5 off of now, and they've all been pretty successful, which is what I would class as our price range. We're actually looking for things with small problems that are not going to really affect their running, that the big boys are not really keen on. Would you agree with that, Billy?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to have a bit of fun this year with Cash Machine, who was exactly that this time last year. Came to the breeze ups, he had very bad shins at the time, lovely physical. And we got away with him for 17.5 grand, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, and it's exactly that. Sore shins, but we could see through that, put everyone off. But we've been patient with him, and now he's a very, very nice horse.
Second on debut, and we're going to have a lot of fun with him this year.
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
And I think Rocket Man was one of the best purchases of the sale. We paid 15 grand for him. He's a half to a group winner by Equiano, and he won as novice, and I think he could be anything this year for us.
He's actually runs in 2 weeks at Goodwood, so I'm really looking forward to it. These horses can take us to all different tracks and all the best races, and value for money. It's a very, very difficult game, but we I'd say we was quite successful at it anyway.
Massively. I think you're getting value for money if you end up at Goodwood with the pins in your hand with a day like this and you're watching your horse run, that's for sure.
And that's what it's about for all our syndicate members. So I think what we'll do, we'll walk on down there, have a look at a few horses and show you exactly what we're looking at and what we're doing and why we like them, why we don't like them. We can't be too insulting, obviously, because they can sign us selling their goods. So bear with us, and we can't give all our secrets away. But Billy really does know what he's doing, you know, and he's there. You can look on his website and see who he is and what he does. He buys literally for mainly Australia, or America, all over. So he's kind enough to work with us, which is a massive bonus for the Rose Gallery. And we really do appreciate it, Billy, really.
It's been great fun. Always good to work with good people, so I enjoy it.
We're at Knock and Glass Stables here. We've had a lot of success from Taman. We're going to show you a few of the horses now. He's got 3 or 4 here that we're interested in. And then we get Billy, our bloodstock agent, Dane. We're all here as judges to have a look.
That bit on his hoof, maybe.
He's all right like that.
You all right?
Come in, Bill, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that is great.
As you can see there, he's got a couple of marks on it. It needs more scar tissue.
We'll give him a walk now.
I like to go if it's a good move. He's got a lovely big leg. It's strong. Comes back. You can see that left front leg comes back at you.
Yeah, got it.
The knee fall comes back in. Not that that's an issue, but it puts a lot of pressure on his sesamoid. On the outside of that bottom of that leg, you're going to have pressure there when he runs flat. That's the back one, it tracks up nicely, you know. Please, can we just go one more time?
Yeah.
Like his head, that.
It's a nice oval shape.
Yeah. And basically, you always say you want them to basically do what they say on the tin. He's got a fast pedigree and he looks like a fast horse, that's a help. So, you know, you get a big horse with fast pedigree, you're in trouble. You get a small horse with slow pedigree, you're in trouble. He looks like a fast horse with fast pedigree. Good stride there.
Thank you. Have a look at the exceedant itself.
Thanks very much.
Yeah. See you next time, guys.
So the other thing that I always pay attention to, pedigrees are that big thing. You've got Kodiak, mare. There's been a black type form on that cross already.
Right, this is what Exceeding Excel. This is a horse that we really like the breeding of. He wasn't very successful in his breeze, but that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with him. We're here now just to have a look at him, see what we think more.
So yeah, he was a bit hit and miss in his breeze. He got a bit unbalanced in the dip, and he bounced himself off of the rails, which slowed him up a bit. So he was towards the latter end of the speed in terms of there were 140 horses, and he was one of the slower ones. But he's bred to be very quick. His sister sold here 2 years ago for 850,000 to Godolphin. She went on, she was black type placed, and he's a brother to a group placed horse already. Very good pedigree. Exceeding Excel, who you know, we don't really need to talk about him. He's a multiple Group 1 winning sire in terms of his progeny, and I just liked him. I liked the way that first furlong he went. He had a good attitude. He clocked a good time for the first furlong, and as you see him stood up in front of us here, he's a nice type. He's got a good shoulder. He's got a nice hip. stands over the back leg well, nice strong back leg. He was fairly correct. He's got a good pastern, nice and straight over the knee. I like the depth. Obviously, you need the big lungs, the big heart, a lot of space there to get all the oxygen and the blood motoring around this big body. For me, he ticks a lot of boxes. So, despite the breeze, we were looking for a bit of an angle. He could be one that ticks a few boxes.
I think he's a horse that's going to take a little bit of time as well, and that exactly fits our criteria. So, the bad breeze could work in our favour. Let's hope he does. Can you walk him there for us, please? Big, strong back end.
Yeah, he's a big, strong horse. Like you say, he's actually still got a bit of a frame to fill. He's nice and athletic at a walk, and he's got good bone. He'll stand up to more training. That's obviously vital.
Yeah, he's nice. I like him.
Good type. Good type.
I actually like the page very much.
Yeah. So
He's a horse that we will be looking at, but I don't think he'll be in our price range. I really think he'll make proper money. But that's why we're here, and that's why it's an auction. So we will have to just wait and see.
If Thoman sees you bidding, he'll make sure that you pay for it.
We're going to call Tamand over in a minute, the owner of Knock and Glass, and just have a little chat with him. You'll find him very interesting.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a character.
This horse comes with a lot of bonuses. He was sold out of the book one yearling sale, and which
How
means
much was he? I bet he was expensive.
he was bought back at 95 grand. So the vendor just wanted a little bit more than what everyone else thought he was worth. But he would have been expensive had it been
Yes, just
had it been sold. And
so to explain that, the first sale we went through as a yearling,
the vendor had a lot of faith in him.
yeah, the vendor really liked him and bought him back at 95,000. So he obviously thinks he's worth more than that.
That's it. And but that means he's qualified for the book one bonus. He comes here as a horse through the Craven sale, which offers a 15 grand bonus and a 125,000 bonus if it goes to Royal Ascot and wins, plus another group bonus of 125. He's in line for a huge amount of bonuses. This horse could return a bit of prize money, which, as we know, we need at the moment. But look, he's a stand-up horse. He's very nice, and I think he fits the bill.
Yeah, very nice. Big, strong thing. Good one. So, man, come and have a chat with us. Can we have the Bernardini? That's what I liked. Really, really like this horse Breezy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the stallion fee is on this, do you?
Yeah, it's
Big.
fucking humongous. It's 100 and something. He's one of the leading American sires.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did they pay for him? They paid 20 grand last year. They paid for him. Dollars. Another 10 to bring him over.
He must have had a problem though to be that at least.
Well, he just looks raw, you know. It looks like he's still needs time to fill out. He just looks backwards.
The horse that we're going to look at now is an American bred horse. He's come all the way from America to be sold here. So, very interesting. I don't know what his time was. He moved very well.
He moved beautifully, middle distance pedigree, and he breathed 59th fastest of the 144 horses in it. So
that fits our criteria absolutely bang on.
yeah.
And he's going to need a bit of time. So this could be like an absolute perfect horse for us. I haven't seen him yet in the flesh, only a breezing, so we'll have a look now.
Perfect. If you've got a stride like that and he looks like this, you kind of know where you're going to be, which is nice. It's, you give yourself a bit of confidence.
So, man, come and tell us about this one, please.
Right.
Are we editing this?
Yeah, no, we will do. This is Tamand.
This is the best horse I have.
So we've had a lot of success with Tamand. To be honest with you, we laugh and joke about, but we get on very well, and I love to come to him before we go to anyone else. So he's always got something that fits the bill, and we talk for weeks in advance. So we're finding out what's going on. Can we talk about this little?
Yeah, Tony eventually wears me down and he punches above his weight and whatnot, so I end up the poorer for it. But anyway, we've been very successful. Fair play to him, so it's brilliant. This is a lovely colt. This is a colt by Bernardini. He's an American bred colt. We bought him in Fasig Tipton last year. He's out of the started Humour mare. He's a big colt, born in April. Wants 7 furlongs. Wins at 2 over 7 furlongs. Possibly a mile, and gets up into a very good 3-year-old next year. Is a possible black type horse next year. He's a very, very good colt with a 5-star attitude.
Yeah, no, we said exactly the same. All joking aside, we really, really liked him.
Yeah.
So he fits out the criteria we want. Could be out of our price range again. And you know I'm a big spender.
Possibly, you see, it depends on what your price range is. You see, you never know with you, and that's the killer all the time, isn't it? But you should adjust your price range.
Well, I did
take
say
him home with you.
we might buy just 2 instead of 5.
Ah, yeah, there you go. And buy the 2 off me because we've been lucky. But anyway, no, joking aside, he's a very, very nice horse, but he's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, and that's that. But you know, that's what we like.
Yeah. And
So-
I mean, you know, next year he gets up to a real decent level. He's a horse I could see going to Dubai at the end of the year or end of his 3-year-old year or something
That'd be
like
nice. Can we give him a walk there?
that. Yeah.
He really did move nice yesterday.
Oh,
They
lovely,
stood
yeah.
out.
Yeah. Got a great attitude, great action. Does everything really well. He's got a good head.
Everything about him I liked yesterday.
Yeah. Good ear. He's a very nice colt. But you're just going to have to be patient
Yeah, well, we are with our
Yeah.
horses. To be fair,
and dig a little bit deeper, please.
we'll try. We'll try.
No, he is. I'd recommend him. Yeah.
He's a standout for me. Do you
yeah.
think that, Billy?
No, he's lovely. He fits the criteria for what you
I just think he's a standout. Like for me, looking at him, like he's just a standout horse. He's a good size, but he's light on his feet. He moves nicely.
Yeah, he does everything very, very easy. Everything is effortless. Always was. From the time he turned up, it was always easy. And he's a good colour, and he's everything.
Everything's right
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, it's just figure out the price, isn't it?
Thanks very much, Taman. Thank you. Jesus, he's a big horse, isn't he? Taman, what would he stand?
Well, he's 16 He's big. How big do you want him to be?
I like him. Can't we have a deal now?
Yeah, no fucking problem.
Come back over here then.
0. We'll start at multiples of 0 as well. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
He's lovely. I really like him.
We had a horse last year made 75 grand. He tried to buy him off me 5 times for 25 grand before.
And I ended up giving 33, so it was a good deal.
Yeah. Oh, he did eventually, yeah.
And he runs in 2 weeks and he'll win
Yeah.
first time out.
Yeah. Everything he buys off me wins. Oh,
Good stuff.
I know, it's brilliant.
Obviously, due to our success, and then we've got a lot of members that are up north now, and they've really been demanding me find a trainer up north. Working with Tom, we've come up with Mr. Ed Bethel. His dad's very famous, and he's taken over into his dad's footsteps. As all my members know, I like somebody young, enthusiastic, that's going to work hard and work with us. So I'm just going to ask Ed just to speak a little bit about what he's doing, what part of the country he's in, just to let all the people up north know exactly what we're at.
Yeah, so we're based in Midland, North Yorkshire. It's a training centre in the north of England. We have about 40 horses in training at the moment. Obviously want to get bigger and more successful. It's first season after taking over from Dad. I'm very fortunate to have a few nice horses to go to war with. Moskill being one who ran in Dubai recently, and a few nice handicappers as well going forwards. And we just want to keep the success going and hopefully grow it. And I've got a few fresh ideas that Dad probably didn't, although I respect him enormously. He's ran a business for 45 years, which is something that I'd love to be able to do.
Very successful as well,
yeah,
yeah.
It's not easy doing things like that, and especially after the first 4 months of trying to do everything. I'm looking forward to it, and very excited to have you guys on board.
Yeah, no, we're really looking forward to more young blood on the side. What are you, Ed Bethel Racing, if people want to look you
Yeah,
up?
so we're Bethel Racing on Instagram and Bethel Racing or eBethel Racing on Twitter.
What's your website?
We're Bethel Racing website, and a brand new website, and we're trying to keep up with the times and moving forwards. Keep everyone up to date with constant videos, pictures, and email updates on everything. And that's something that I've found really important working for other people in the past, is how well they communicated with their owners. And I'm not saying Dad didn't do it, but Dad isn't of the era of technology. And so videos are vital, especially in this COVID era where people haven't been able to get to the yard and the racetrack as well. So that's something that I'm a big believer in, is videos and communication.
Great stuff. We'd like to welcome you into the fold.
Well, thank you. I look forward to it.
And hopefully we'll have a lot of fun. And to all our northern members up there, what we're going to do is we're going to have some sort of management set up there, and then you'll be able to visit Ed. Obviously, you can't just keep walking in people's yards, but we'll sort something out so people haven't got to come all the way down to Newmarket. And as roads grow, all the better. So it's fantastic.
Yeah,
looking forward to it. Well done.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
There's just something quite exciting about this. It's a beautiful sunny April evening. The bell is going here at Tattersalls. It's been the first day of the Craven meeting just down the road on the Rowley Mile, and people are assembled here to buy horses in the premier breeze up sale in Europe, the Tattersalls Craven breeze up sale. Amongst them, Tony Elliott, the supremo of Rogues Gallery Racing. Tony, you just sort of feel the optimism in the air, even though it's been such a tough year for everyone.
This really highlights everything for me. I just love the sales. I love the sales as much as I love the racing. And these sales by Tattersalls, this is incredible here today. When you get the atmosphere starting to build, and you just don't know how much things are going to make. It's so exciting.
And when you go racing, you know that 90% of the horses you're seeing are unlikely to be champions. Here tonight, every horse is a champion.
That's what you're hoping. And the one you pick is the one that's going to be champion. So, you know, we've got like 35, 40 different horses. But we're going to struggle tonight. This is the premier sale of Europe, I think. There's some fantastic horses here tonight, so really looking forward to it.
You say you're going to struggle. You just think that the market's going to be too competitive for a syndicate like yours?
I think, yeah. You know, like we've got 180 members now, and we're working to a budget, obviously. And I think we've got about £150,000 to spend. And we want to buy, for that, we would like to buy 4 or 5 horses.
Okay.
But in a sale like this, you know, I think the average price will probably be 150,000. So that's why I think we're going to struggle. But because of COVID, because of all what's gone on, we could be very lucky.
And nobody really knows. Does it affect the way you look at your sales catalogue? Do you try and look beyond the obvious? See horses maybe by stallions that are a little bit less fashionable?
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly how we work. We like the pedigree, obviously the way they've worked, the conformation of the horse. You know, there's people keep asking me, what do you look at to pick a horse? And I just think the more you look, the harder it becomes. And I've got a lot of professional people around me. You know, we'll get a few of them in later, but they've been round today for me and looked at every single horse. We've had horses vetted, looked at. I've spoken to a lot of the vendors. Hopefully, we're going to find something. Last year we bought 2 at this sale and they both turned out very nice. So we've just got to persevere and try and nick something.
Do you have systems, or do you have a complete blank canvas every time you go to a sale?
No, we've got a very staunch system.
Bomb-proof system.
Our system, you know, if you can buy, that's why we don't buy many when we get to the sales. That's why we can't buy many, because it's got to fit our criteria. We've got a criteria. And everybody you're speaking to in the sales have got different criterias. So it's something that I really like. Our trainer Tom might not like, our bloodstock agent Billy might not like, but by the time we've worked through the list, we pick out the ones we all like. and it works really well for us.
Are you going for a particular type? Because the beauty of this sale is sometimes you'll get horses who are ready to run at Royal Ascot. That's what you hope anyway. That's what they'll all tell you. Or you might get a horse that might not be ready to run till next year, but is a later developing type. Is there a type you're going for with Rogues Gallery?
Most definitely. We're not looking for any sharp horses. We like horses with longevity, which, like you rightly say, is horses that are going to run at the later end of being 2-year-olds, but be 3-year-olds. If you look at and we've got a lot of nice horses, and they don't really run until they're 3. And then I find them horses that you can go on and do a lot with.
And then at least you've got options. You've got options then. So there are 170 members at the moment?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, and do you find, obviously when COVID's over and you can get more people here to the sale ring, do you find that a lot of those members enjoy the journey right from here, that you'd bring them to the sale and they could get involved in it and be a part of the whole production process? That's
exactly what our syndicate's about. We've got a lot of members here tonight. People that actually love the whole system of horse racing. It's lovely to win races, but there's so much more to horse racing than just winning. You know, we like to go through the whole horse racing experience. It's fantastic. From the breezes yesterday to buying the horses, and then we'll do a follow-up video to this, track the horses and see where we are in a year's time. It's great for our members. Everybody's chipping in to do this, and it's just for the love of racing. It really is just for the love of racing.
So you've got the catalogue in your hand, you're ready to go, you've earmarked a few pages.
To be fair, I've earmarked quite a few.
Yeah, you have. Okay,
so
but because it's only us and no one else is listening to us at the moment, if you give me the one you really want out of there.
There's actually, it's going through in a minute. We're on lot 2 and it's lot 5.
Right, you're getting twitchy. You better go and do your best.
Well, I'm just I've give Tom instructions because I always seem to get carried away and give more than I want to.
What is lot 5? Let's have a look.
It's out of Recorder.
Yep. Here we go. By Recorder out of Eva Kant. She's a black type winner, so she was listed placed. That's right. She was listed placed, and it's the family of Jack Naylor, who's a very good horse with Jesse Harrington, and the family going back to Wandesta, who was a champion mare in the US. So it's a nice pedigree back in the book.
She cost $7,000 as a yearling.
Yeah.
So these people, you know,
we've
watched it breeze. It come 14th in the day of the breeze.
Yeah.
And I've give it, and I just love the look of the horse. He's going to be a late 2-year-old, early 3-year-old. So perfect. He fits our criteria. Fantastic.
You've got another plus here potentially, Tony.
Yeah.
It's bred in France, which means you can go race in France and pick up all those French premiums as well.
A lot more money, yeah, definitely.
So there you go. Lots going for you. Not particularly fashionable stallion.
No.
Nice pedigree.
And now you're starting to pick up on what.
Go on. Off you go.
We're trying to look at that exactly what you're talking about. Just that horse. In between everybody's, not a fashionable stallion, could be the one for us.
You're not talking too loudly. They can't hear you. Off you go to the ring because the horse will be in any minute now. Let's see how he gets on with lot 5.
Impressive first winner at Newmarket. Go easy on the map. At 120, tell him I'll take the small one here. At 120, but
Well, this just doesn't happen. The first horse you go for, lot 5, well, the smiles tell it all. Trainer Tom Clover, agent Billy Jackson stops. Tony, what's happened?
Just unbelievable. It's a horse. I think it was my favourite horse, and then Tom tells me it was his favourite horse, and then Billy tells me it was his favourite horse. So, and they was goading me on up there. We paid more than I wanted to, but I loved the horse. I absolutely loved him. So we're happy, Tom, aren't we?
Oh, delighted, Tone. Yeah, great to get the first one on the board, and he's a lovely horse. So fingers crossed.
All right, so you all liked him the same. Billy, what did you like about him?
I loved him. Pedigree, physical, the breeze obviously ticked a lot of boxes, and he was one that was on Tony's list early on with the pedigree. So. It was one for all of us.
And it's a nice pedigree, but just sort of it's a slightly quirky pedigree, isn't it? So it wouldn't have everyone go, oh, I must have that.
Yeah, left to centre recorder, but he went over to France, popular there with the breeders, covered a huge amount of mares in his first year, Medician mare. So for us, no, I think it's going to work.
Okay, so Tom, you look at this horse, he's going to come into your yard. What's your plan?
So we'll go easy for a couple of weeks with him, give him a little time to just chill out. Had a hard time up here going through the ring, I had a breeze, so see how he gets on back at home and then get him going.
God, if only it was always as easy as this at the sales. I feel like I'm your lucky charm.
Yeah, you could well be. I'm over the moon, mate. Honestly, it's fantastic. We need a couple of, like every year we try to increase the quality of our horses, and I think we do, don't we?
Yeah, we try really hard.
We do work hard at this, and it's like, hopefully this will pay off something else. You know what I mean? I'm just really, words. Honestly, I'm fantastic. I'm really pleased.
He's buzzing. He's buzzing.
No,
and this is just the beginning. Imagine what it'd be like if he wins a race. You've got to teach him how to run now, Tom.
yeah, blame me now.
Yeah, all over to Tom.
Yeah, if he's good, it'll be me if it's bad.
Yeah, no, very pleased. That's fantastic.
Well, it's been a great start. I'm afraid it's all downhill from here.
What a start. You know, lot 5 of the sale, first breeze up of the season, and we've managed to get ourselves off the mark. Took a little bit of persuasion, slightly higher than what we wanted to go to, but we still think he was good value in a way, and he's going to be so exciting. You know, beautiful horse, first season sire, out of a decent mare that's by a good stallion herself. So fingers crossed we're going to have a bit of luck with him.
Unbelievable. And honestly, this is for me as well as like the Syndicate. Everybody, this is great for all of us. You know, it's. I can't put it in words. Now we've just got to produce. You know, he adds to some very nice horses that we've got in the yard. So, good luck to the Syndicate.
Really good to strike early on, and he's a cracking looking horse. Fingers crossed, have a lot of fun with him going forward for the Rogues. He kept on going on, keeps getting on, so we paid it a little more than we were expecting, but I'm thrilled to get him, and he's a lovely prospect going forward.
Well, ever since I arrived here about half an hour ago, everybody who I bumped into says lot 10 will make some money. Well, Tony's just gone off to bravely bid for lot 10. I don't know how he's going to get on. I fancy he might be up against it because so many people are following this horse in. He's a colt by a stallion, Lope de Vega, who's been a real sensation through the last 3 or 4 years, responsible for a whole glut of Group 1 winners and Classic winners, and from the family of another Classic winner as well. If you remember the 1,000 guineas winner Speciosa, well, she's in the 3rd dam of this horse as well. He's breezed really well. He's going to be very popular, I'm told. Let's see how Tony and co get on. Well, listen, God loves a trier. Tony told me earlier on he came here with 150 grand. He spent 52 of it already. You don't have to be a genius mathematician to work out this was going to be a struggle. 240,000 guineas for lot 10. Seriously nice colt, but I think Tony might have been outdone.
Well, 10, I was optimistic, but let me tell you, they've made a big ricket with that horse.
Go on.
They bought it back for 200,000, and I don't think it's sold.
Right, 240 I think was the final.
Is that where it finished up at?
I think
well, we'll see. I don't think it's sold. Let's see. They obviously, that's a massive reserve for a horse like that, and he had a few problems. You know, you need to speak to the vets about that, but he definitely wasn't worth that sort of money.
So in a situation like this, would you then go to the people who bought it back and say, look, we're interested, we'll give you...
If that's the case, normally for syndicates like ourselves, that's where we do our best business. We go to people after the sales and try and have a deal then, because they haven't made what they've wanted to make.
Okay.
So
all is not lost just yet?
Not yet, but he they obviously want a lot of money for him, so he would be out of our price range anyway.
Okay.
Like for example, last year we bought a horse for £17,500. They wanted 40 for it, roughly. We bought it for 17.5. The brother went on and won a group race at Ascot, and we was offered like 120,000 before he'd even run. But our horse had very, very sore shins, so he couldn't breeze. But that's when Billy comes in and Tom, they find it, look, it's got it's very, very sore shins that are very easy to remedy. It's just time. And now the horse is called Cash Machine.
And he is a bit of a cash machine.
Richie Passad's got a share in him. He is a very, very special horse.
There you are, you see. If Richie Passad's got a share in him and he's called Cash Machine.
That's why he's called Cash Machine.
Say no more.
So good stuff.
So it is Luck and Neat again. Because I'm Nick Luck, right? My name's Luck.
Are you Luck?
Yeah.
There you go. We're back,
So
we're back together. We're back together
after all these years.
After all these years.
He thought it would never happen. MC Neat is back with me, Luck, after all these years. It's good to see you here at Tattersalls. What brings you here?
Well, basically, I've come to the Rogues Gallery.
Yep.
Yeah. I've come to see how it's all done. The horses, the purchase of the horses. You know, it's a day out, really.
What do you think of it so far?
So far, I'm impressed.
It's
very
quite a place,
prestigious.
isn't it?
It's a prestigious. It's a prestigious place for sure. I mean, I'm quite taken aback.
And is Rogues Gallery your first venture into horse racing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tony's kind of sold you the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so tell me a little bit about you and him, how far you go back.
Well, we don't go back that far, really. We just probably, what now? A year, maybe? Yeah, a year, not a year. But I'm with the Syndicate.
Yeah.
So I've been to the other stables and with Tony. I mean Tom
Clover, yeah.
Yeah, Tom, and then me and a couple of Jack. We talk on Insta, basically. But they've been doing really well.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. It's a friendly vibe, isn't it?
And the Rose Gallery also been doing great. It's
very,
been a great
very
start.
well. The horses have been killing it, to be fair.
And
I'm impressed.
Do you think this is something that could become an even bigger interest as the years go by?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Because, I mean, so far, all I've been is more and more into it. The more I'm rolling with it, the more I'm getting into it. I mean, I'm an MC. Horses, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't see why you can't do both.
I could be. You know what I mean? Why not?
As long as you're running the show, it's all good.
It's all good.
So tell me about what you're doing professionally now. I mean, I guess the last year's been quiet for you, hasn't it?
It's been mainly Zooms and
you're MCing on Zoom.
Zoom and Facebook Lives. That's been the main protocol for the last year.
And have you found that's quite popular?
It's popular, but it's not the same. You we've done events whereby we're in a studio and it's like a club in Australia where everything is just as normal, and they're in the club and we're on a big screen in a studio in London. And we were headlining.
That must have been quite strange.
It was the strangest thing because you looked at them and they were all jumping around, going nuts, drinking and blah 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 and whatnot, and we're just in there's three of us in the studio.
Because the thing about your work is it's not that dissimilar. It's all about theatre, isn't it? It's like this is putting on a show. It's a huge show today.
Yeah.
It struck me when I walked in here this evening, and I've been to about 3 sales since the pandemic.
Yeah.
This is like as near as you're getting to reality at the moment because there's a lot of people. There's a bit of a buzz. There's social interaction.
Yeah, there's people around the place. Yeah, I mean it's nice to see people. No,
I just feel a bit of energy.
I ain't seen people for a while. This many people, it's nice to see. It's good.
So I guess your job now is to get as many people from the music business into horse racing as you possibly can and become part of the Rose Gallery.
Yeah, I mean Lux part too.
Is he?
Yeah.
The fake Luck, not the real one.
Not the real one. Not the other one, part 2.
I can't wait to meet my namesake.
Yeah, you love him. He's a laugh.
How long have you guys been together?
Oh, since 1997.
Wow. That's
24 years.
That's quite an enduring partnership in your business, isn't it?
Yeah. There's been many divorces since the families in that period of time. People get married in real life for what, 10 years?
And it's actually your job to finish each other's sentences, so it's fine.
Yeah. But we get on. Considering 24 years, we hardly, we have brotherly bickers.
Well, the great thing is there's no bickering in this business. You'll be fine.
No.
Just let Tony spend all your money.
Yeah. Very good.
Just don't let him spend too much of it. Have you seen the horse they bought already this evening?
No, I've heard. I want to see him. I'm going to see him in a bit. I've heard that they bought one, so I'm going to have a push and see him.
It's been great to meet you, and I'm looking forward to many rendezvous on the racecourse.
Hey, I'll see you there, bro. See, once we're out. Luck and me. It'll be luck and me. Double luck and me.
Yeah, 2 lucks and me.
Okay,
Never have enough luck.
All right, cool.
Top man.
No worries.
We've already bought one tonight, as in the Rose Gallery, 52,000. I think it could be a good buy. Fingers crossed we might get another one, but they're going for a lot of money, so we just have to wait and see.
Tony doesn't overpay for horses, so always out for a good bargain.
It started off with a group of friends, and then it kind of went a little bit, spread to maybe 15, 20, and now we've got in excess of 100 members, and we could say really that's without trying. The proof in the pudding is the results. If you look at the track record, the amount of horses we buy that don't make the racetrack, don't make the grade to a level, is very rare. We've had 2 runs this week, fast finishing on the outside, beating a less than a length, and then a baby on his second run, beating a length in a really good Kempton maiden. And that is kind of we shouldn't expect it, because of what the level of what we're buying at, but we're buying good quality at that level. So you kind of do get a little bit, you kind of expect it, and you get a little bit, not complacent, but a little bit, I suppose we're spoiled.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't get used to getting spoiled, because we are not overachieving, because as Claire says, Tony buys really well. But, you kind of get used to going to the race course and actually having a live chance of winning. I suppose that's what I'm
Well,
trying
they're
to
always
say,
going to run well, because Tom always has them ready.
It's very rare where we go racing, obviously we can't at the moment, where we've got a runner and we're finding a situation where we think, oh, we ain't got a chance. We're going there thinking, yeah, we can win this. And quite often we do.
I've been to the foal sales a long time ago with some friends to pick up a foal. But yeah, it's amazing to see them all and imagine where some of them are going to be, especially the big money ones, where they're going to be in the summer, and see what they do. It's a great way for people to get involved and have an interest, and not just racing. It's great having days out at Tom's yard. Tom's always very generous with his time and letting everyone know what's going on with all the horses, Tom and Jackie, and it's you actually do feel involved. It's not like you put your money in and that's it. You do actually feel part of it, and like Alan said, when we can go racing again, we have great days out and always have a good time.
Yeah, and evenings like here tonight. I mean, I've been looking forward to coming to sales for the last few days. I knew I could get the day off work, and just showing we can't go out and have a bite to eat afterwards. But it's still a great experience. There's so many different people from so many different areas, and we all get on. We all go racing. Sometimes, we'll have a laugh and a joke, and someone will take the pee out of me, and we'll have a few beers. We'll go to a restaurant, we'll find somewhere to eat afterwards, and we all go home happy. And that is win, lose or draw. We don't have to go racing and have a winner. We always enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, the fastest shire horse we could find.
Fastest shire horse you could find. They're proper ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're looking at a lot of them, to be fair. Everything we're looking at, and we're discussing them more and more. We just haven't. We have got one coming up, but we're not going to mention what one it is yet. We'll let you know if we buy it, though. But there's some great look at the horses. The horses are fantastic. Lots of interest from everyone. Well, we've got a couple more tonight, and then there's quite a few tomorrow night.
Yeah.
There's a couple I'm trying to not buy anything tonight, so as we can try and buy them tomorrow night. I've got a couple of nice ones. So let's see. We've got one and we're very pleased with what we got.
Sun's down, getting quite chilly and fresh, but it's a lovely clear night. The lights are on, the horses look fantastic behind me, and the atmosphere is still just as intense here at Park Paddocks. And our intrepid Tony has his eyes on two lots that we reckon might make some money, 56 and 58. They've both got great pedigrees. Their breezes impressed plenty yesterday morning. How will he fare, I wonder? The money is burning a hole in his pocket.
Watch for him, son of the Commonwealth Cup winning sprinter coming in Newmarket. Spirit sold to you, Jenny, this time around at 110,000 in house at the start, 120,000, 10,000 winners.
Electric, isn't it? For people, if it's their first time here, this is what it's about. You should make the effort and come down. Tattersalls is a fantastic place. Yep. Everything goes into it. Horses making hundreds of thousands of pounds. You can see what's going on for yourself now. And in this light, it looks brilliant. So we're happy with what we bought. We've got one more horse to bid on in a minute, and then we're off. Back here tomorrow night.